Nang dahil sa tindi ng peligro, maaaring idulot nito sa kanilang buhay bilang mga performer, mahirap mang-isipin para sa marami, ngunit humahantong din sa panahon na kinakailangang kumonsulta sa doktor sa pag-asa na malutasan ang kanilang iniindang sakit. Isang maalinsangang umaga, nagtungo kami sa mga mausok na kalsada ng Maynila papunta sa Taft Avenue. Sa kasukdulan ng trapiko ay tumuloy kami sa isang pamilyar na gusali, lulan ang mga taong may samot-saring pisikal na karamdaman. Papunta sa orthopedic department, tinumbok namin ang lagusan patungo sa spine building para makausap si Dr. Ida Takata, isang orthopedic surgeon na dalubhasa sa panggagamot sa kamay.
You know, being musician is just like being in sports. You also have to condition, you have to warm up. Okay? And this warm up includes stretching. As a musician, you need to condition all. Low back, neck, hips. Kailangan i-condition.
Maswerte pa rin kung maituturing si Arnie, Nicole, Irvin at Professor Chona dahil kahit papano, kakayanin pa nilang makabalik sa kanilang ginagawa na may dagdag na kaunting pag-iingat. Para sa ilan, tila ba masyado ng malaki ang naging pinsalang pisikal. Maaari itong mangyari at naidudulot ito ng isang sakit na kung tawagin ay carpal tunnel syndrome na pawang nakakadali sa mga pianista at sa maraming musiko na rin.
Many doctors know that carpal tunnel, we talk about carpal tunnel kasi it's the most widespread, affecting not only musicians, it's in the industry, in the any industry. The background is, and the hypothesis is, and the strongest factor is repetitive use of the tendons. Now, as a reaction to repetitive use of the tendons of the hands, the tendons swell up, become big, okay? And in the area of the carpal tunnel, which has a fixed volume, when the tendons inside, which are 9 pieces, when the tendons swell inside, there's very little room for space for your nerve. What happens to the nerve? Okay, so what happens to the nerve is, with continued pressure, there is deprivation of blood supply. Okay? All structures in the body, whether brain tissue, heart tissue, the culprit is deprivation of blood supply. So, as far as the nerve is concerned, what happens when you deprive nerve fibers? Mamamatay lang naman eh. Okay? In general, if you deprive blood, you deprive oxygen. And that's the number one element that sustains any tissue, muscle tissue, brain tissue, but particularly nerve tissue is very sensitive to oxygen lack. Now, the oxygen lack is transient initially. The first few months, first few weeks, you recover. Over a period of time, if this is not addressed, and usually if the pressure inside the tunnel is not addressed because the symptoms do not occur as a regular thing, it's not there every day, so the patient will not seek consultation. So what is the result when you have months and years on and off and then worsening? The scenario is you have scarring inside the bundles of the nerves. So this is the stage where even if you do surgery, which is the standard of treatment, it might be difficult to reverse.